I know that I've definitely mentioned this before, but I am absolutely down for more games that involve taking down giant monsters. And 2016's Attack on Titan and 2018's Attack on Titan 2 were a lot of fun, if a bit cluttered, and I'm really happy to see a sequel to them this month. Well, okay, I say sequel, Final Battle is a kind of DLC to Attack on Titan 2, whilst also being a sequel with a separate box and everything? I don't... Anyway, regardless of source material or any prior investment in this franchise, there is something undeniably fun about zipping through the air at absurdly high speeds, dashing through the legs of a colossal beast as you try and bring it to the ground. That formula of toppling something much larger than you is just so inherently visceral and satisfying. So Final Battle is more iterative than innovative, which I personally think is a good step because the prior games had a solid foundation, albeit a bit of a finicky one. So there was room for improvement, and that's exactly what Final Battle does. More weapons, a greater focus on smoothing over the controls to make using the mobility gear easier and more intuitive, and a myriad of different game modes, which is great. I especially like the look of territorial recovery, in which you have to gear yourself up and venture outside the walls of the city to gradually claim the land back. So Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle is a bigger and better iteration, or edition, of the prior games, building on and improving the foundation for a bigger and more thrilling experience. Wolfenstein: The New Order was just excellent, and Wolfenstein: The Old Blood was debatably even better, and then Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus was mixed, I suppose. I'm hoping that that was just a bump in the road, because Wolfenstein Youngblood looks... oh, it looks great. Now, it is set in the 80s, albeit an alternative 80s timeline, so it is another retro throwback, and that 80s aesthetic seems to be everywhere right now, and though I am a little tired of it, Wolfenstein does get something of a pass because this is an alternate 1980s in which the Nazis are in power. So, while the familiar scanlines, neon, and synthwave is all there, there's more of a rebellious aggression to it, and it's quite interesting to see it merge against the backdrop of blowing Nazis' heads off, so I'm down. The story this time is focused on BJ's daughters, meaning that the gameplay is more co-op focused. Obviously it can be played solo with the AI, but it's nice to see a big AAA game coming out that is focused on a co-op campaign. And I mean, let's face it, enjoying this... with a friend? Yeah, I'm all for this. And finally, FIA European Truck Racing Championship. Yeah, that's all the releases for Xbox this month, and I know sweet nothing about European truck racing, so this'll be good. I suppose the main thing is to just list the main selling features and hope that anyone who's into this niche genre can get something out of what information I'm giving you. So, FIA European Truck Racing Championship is the only official simulation that features all the unique characteristics of the ETRC and offers all racing fans a completely new driving experience. Race a giant 5-ton, 1,000 horsepower truck against 12 competitors whilst respecting the race rules to avoid penalties. So, based on the fact that respecting the rules is a prominent descriptor, I'm guessing this is very much more of a hardcore sim than an arcade racer, which does make sense, I suppose. I mean, frankly, that description of racing a 5-ton, 1,000 horsepower truck does certainly sound super cool. I mean, to my ignorant eyes, this does look like a typical racing sim, only that you're wielding a massive truck, which does make it more appealing. Now, obviously, this is a very, very niche title, but I'm sure those who are into it will certainly get a kick out of it. CeX.